It's Friday, everybody. I'm coming at you with my tri, bi, and shoulder workout. I get a lot of complaints from women. This is kind of the part of their body that bugs them. And I don't want it to bug anybody. I want us to build strength, and I want us to build definition. And when you build definition in your shoulders and your triceps and your biceps, good things happen. You just feel more confident. I carry stress in my shoulders. These workouts have helped tremendously with that, which has been great. Let me turn this light on. I always forget. And then having the definition in your arms is awesome. So, but you have to put in the work for it. And it's really worth it. I will tell you that. I'm sorry, this is bothering me. I set up my shot, and then it's a little too low, and it bugs me. That's not good either. I'm really sorry. You know, homespun, like I always tell you guys, pull your arm in front of you. These are all really gentle stretches. You want to breathe through all of these. So even though we're working our upper body, you've got to keep your core tight. That's the center of your power. Let's go ahead and get started. The first one we're going to do is a leaning tricep. So you don't want to go too heavy. You can get a 5 and 8, but then you can also get something lighter. So we are going to do reps. So I'm going to actually go even lighter for my right arm. So you want to lean on the ground on your one hand. You are going to put your arm up above. Your abs are tight. You're going to lower back behind you to your shoulder blade and come up, squeezing your tricep. We're going to do 15. Squeeze. When you get up to the top, you squeeze that really hard, and you squeeze on the way down as well. Your body does not move. 5 more. 3. If these are too easy for you and you're feeling no burn, you need to bump up in weight, okay? So other side, slow and controlled, lower it down right between your shoulder blades, squeeze up. Are your abs tight? They better be. Ten more, you've got it. You can do it. Do not quit. You can certainly drop down in weight. You can take a break. But what you will not do is quit, because I will come find you and have a little talking to. We'll have a little talk, because we're not doing that. Okay. The next one we're doing is a shoulder raise. So you want to go light, no heavier than 5. So these are called X raises. So you come down in an X, back up, come down in an X, back up. We're going to do 16 in all. Squeeze. Come on, halfway there, 8 more. Make sure you're alternating which hand goes in front. 3 more. If your shoulders are not on fire, you are not picking heavy enough weights. If you've started working out with 2 pounds and you're not going past 2 pounds, that's not okay. What you have to do is, once these exercises start to get a tiny bit easier for you, you go online, you go to the store, you get 3 pounds, 5 pounds, and you keep bouncing it up. That is how you progress. At a certain point, we don't go any heavier. Okay? This is close to the vest. So you're going to squeeze your bicep to come up, keeping your arms close. That's 1. We're going to do 15. There's a slight bend in your knees. Your feet are hip width apart. Your entire core is tight, your shoulders are back. The only thing that's moving are your arms, and you're squeezing those biceps on the way up and on the way down. And you are, I want full extension on the arm. Squeeze. Come on. Again, if you're having a super easy breezy time, you gotta bump up, and you can do that right in the middle of your reps. You know that, right? Awesome work. Awesome work. You'll notice I'm using light weights. You guys know that it is my elbow issue. Okay, so next we're gonna lay down and we're gonna do tricep earmuffs. So you're gonna lay down on the ground. Your hands are above you on either side of your head, and then move them back a little bit. You're gonna lower down to where yours are pointing straight up at the ceiling, and you're gonna squeeze your triceps to raise them up. You should be using 5s, even 8s. Remember, you can always drop down. You can get 2 or 3 reps in and drop down. If your form is good, just take breaks and keep going. But yeah, if you don't push yourself and bump up in weights, you're not going to get the results you want. It'll be better than when you started, but you have to continue to challenge those muscles. 5 more. If you do not challenge them and push them, they'll just stay stagnant, and you don't want them to stay stagnant. So invest the money. You can try to go to Goodwill. Sometimes they carry fitness equipment for obvious reasons. People don't use it. It gathers dust. They want to purge a bunch of stuff, or they're moving and they get rid of it. Okay, next what we're going to do, braced biceps. So I want you to sit in a chair. Okay, chair or bench. You're going to put your elbow on the inside of your leg, bracing. And then when you squeeze up, you're getting a really concentrated squeeze on those muscles. We're doing 15. Full extension on the way down. When you're coming up, you squeeze as hard as you can. You need to go a little heavier with biceps. So try to go 5s. You can pick up an 8, see how it feels. But unless you're, have been doing this for a while, it's going to feel too heavy. I think we have 5 more. Yeah, so we're going camping this weekend, me and my kids and another mom and her 2 kids, and we are cracking ourselves up. Let's just say this is going to be very funny. So that's why I wanted to do an easy workout, because I think I'm going to be working hard setting up that campsite. But we're excited. It's supposed to be nice weather. It's just total City Slickers moment. For sure. Not that I haven't been camping, and not that I don't feel capable of my abilities, but, I've always been with other people, and not for nothing, men who I would send out in front of me if a bear came. Is that bad to say? It's a total sexual stereotype. So I am going to bring a baseball bat and bear spray, because I've got a really good swing, so I figure, if I got scared or something was coming at me, I'll just pretend like it's a softball. Probably not the weapon of choice, but I think the bear spray is probably going to be it'll make me feel better. Your feet are hip width apart. We're going to work our shoulders by doing, I don't know. 10 more. Squeeze all the way up as high as you can go and lower. Three more. But anyway, we're going to have a really good time. I tested everything. I tested the stove yesterday, put up the tent. I tested the sleeping mats. I watched all the cutlery and plates and cups. So I like feel like I'm in pretty good shape. We'll see. Next one, standing triceps. You have this above your head, a single weight. You can go a little bit heavier since it's just one. You're gonna lower between your shoulder blades and squeeze up. Again, we're hitting these triceps, this muscle that needs to be worked in order for you to have some definition, in order for you to not wave and have it flap around, which I know aggravates the heck out of a lot of you. I get the same feedback from most women when they join. Hey, here's what I don't like. Here's what I'm seeing changes in that I'm not okay with. And I'm like, oh, I get it. And I'm living proof, people. I'm telling you, you keep it up, you stay consistent, and you are going to be amazed at what your body does. But you got to be consistent. You can't work out for 2 weeks and then not work out for a month and then jump back on for a week and then not work out for 6 months. That's not going to get you anywhere. Something's better than nothing, but when you want real results, you have to be consistent. When you want to feel energetic, you have to be consistent. Okay, the next we're going to do is 3 curls. We're going to have dumbbells out our sides. We're going to curl them up halfway for 10 reps. Then we're going to curl from halfway to shoulder level for 10 reps. Then we're going to do 10 full. So you might want to start off with 5s or even 8s, but you're going to drop down soon enough. Someone's saying hello. Oh, Charlena. Charlena, you are on it. You are super, super motivated. I love it. Okay, feet are hip width apart. Core is tight. We're doing 10 half. Squeeze those biceps as hard as you can. Full extension when you come down. Nine, 10. Now we go halfway, but in the opposite direction. If these are not burning, your weights are not heavy enough. Okay, now we are going with 10 full. Eight, 9, 10. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay, now we're going to do tick-tock, you don't stop. I am not going to use a weight for my right hand. Your arms are straight out in front of you. Tick-tock. That's 1. We're going to do 15. Keep that core tight. Take a break if you need to. There's no shame in that. 5 more. Full range of motion. I really do enjoy working shoulders, but it is challenging. It is challenging for sure. Okay, so the next one, your tricep pumps. So you are going to hinge over in this position. Your arms are behind you, so you're going to start about hip level. You're going to squeeze all the way up, and once you get all the way up, you're going to squeeze. We are going to do 30. Don't be mad at me. Okay, your abs are tight. Hinge over, squeeze up. So your range of motion is about 10 inches. If you're not burning, your weights are not heavy enough. I'm only using 1 pound, and I'm already burning. Ten more. Oh, stretch it out. Oh. Okay, the next one that we are going to do You're gonna do heavy hammer curls, so grab heavier weights. I am going to have an 8 in one hand and a 1 in the other. I normally don't do this because I don't want to build one arm up over the other, but it's only one exercise. So you can sit on your ball if you want. The ball is always good because if you keep your knees together, especially, you're gonna have to really work your abs to stay on top of it and not wobble around, okay? As I'm doing right now, just sitting here talking to you. Okay, so the weights are facing front to back. You're gonna squeeze up and lower, squeeze up and lower. Again, I want you to be heavier than you would. That means you have to combine 2 weights. Go ahead and do it. Come on, squeeze on the way up and on the way down in full extension. 5 more. Oh, that was so good. That is so good, and I will be so happy when I can lift heavier. The great thing is, though, is because I'm keeping up with it, I'm still using weights. I'm not losing anything, but I'm definitely not, progressing the way I normally would. Okay, shoulder hold. We're going to go into a series of holds right now, starting with shoulders. Okay, timer. We're going to hold for 10 seconds in front of us, come down for 5. We're going to hold for 20 seconds in front of us, come down for 5. Then we're going to hold for 30 seconds. It's going to be fun, I promise. Okay, hold for 10 seconds. Squeeze your shoulders, but your entire core has to be tight too. You're going to want to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't hold your breath. Down. Up for 20 seconds. You've got it. Come on. I promise you can do this. I'm going to actually drop this one. Down for 5 seconds. Up for 30 seconds. You've got to keep your core tight. That is the way your form is going to be great instead of deep. Ten more seconds. You can do it. If this is not burning, then you're a superhero or you're not holding weights. And even if you're not holding weights, it's still going to burn. Okay, awesome. Now, triceps. You are going to hinge over the way we did before, okay? You're going to squeeze all the way up as high as you can get. Same thing, 10 seconds, 5-second break, 20 seconds, and so on. Okay, hinge over, get in position. Squeeze, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Your triceps should already be burning. 5-second break. Okay, up, 20 seconds. Squeeze as hard as you can. You can do this. Your arms should be shaking. Do not release your abs though, okay? 2, 1, done. 5 seconds, come on. We're gonna hold for 30 seconds now. Go. When you need a break, take it. It's fine. 3 to 4 seconds. Get back into it. We have 10 seconds left. Squeeze as hard as you can. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome. Okay, the next one we're going to do is biceps. So I want you to get a little bit heavier. I'm going to go ahead and do these. You should do a little bit heavier. And go. 10 seconds, halfway. You are squeezing, okay? 3, 2, 1. If that was no challenge for you whatsoever, please drop down and get something heavier. 20 seconds. And then we're done. Squeeze as hard as you can. Again, these should be challenging. The only reason I'm using these light weights is because of my elbow. You guys should be with 5s or 8s right now. Ignore that. Okay, 5-second break, and then we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. You squeeze with everything you're worth, okay? Keep that core seriously tight. Squeeze those biceps as hard as you can, then breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You can totally do this. Your biceps should be on fire. If they're not, drop down and pick up something heavier. If you don't have heavier, combine a weight. Just grab another light weight to combine with the one you have in your hand. 3, 2, 1, done. Not having the proper size weights is not an excuse to not progress, okay? Like I said, borrow them from a friend, get them from Goodwill, get on Amazon, they'll be here tomorrow. You want to make that progress, and so you have to push yourself. Don't get complacent, because you're here, you're showing up. So if you're showing up, just put in the hard work, keep pushing yourself, and we'll progress together, and it's awesome. Okay, I am off the grid. There is no cell service where we're going, so I will not be on until Monday morning. And but if I do get cell service at some point, I'll update and just let you know how we're doing. Tomorrow, I would recommend my Sean Shine chest and back workout. It's awesome, especially on the heels of what we did today. And then on Sunday, I always like a little blend day on my Sunday. I don't know if it's because it rhymes. It's hard to say. But, oh, Teresa, you guys have a great, great, great weekend, okay? Bye. People say I got a dream. People say I got a dream. I'm drinking it all. Baby, my little hungover baby.